Pet insurance buyers are making decisions before they ever reach your website. Today, a pet owner researching pet insurance may start with Google, move to community discussions, check review platforms, watch educational content, and then ask an AI assistant for recommendations. If your pet insurance brand isn't visible across those decision-shaping environments, you're often invisible during the moments that matter most. I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of CiteWorks Studio. At CiteWorks Studio, we study how brands become easier to find, compare, cite, and recommend across Google, AI systems, and the public sources buyers trust before making decisions. The pet insurance market has changed. Pet owners are no longer choosing providers based solely on search rankings. They're validating options through reviews, creator content, community conversations, and AI-generated summaries. That means pet insurance visibility is no longer just an SEO challenge. It's a recommendation stage visibility challenge. The brands that appear consistently across trusted sources gain an advantage long before a buyer submits a quote request or purchases a policy. This case study demonstrates how targeted visibility efforts can outperform broad awareness campaigns. In just 3 days and with only 25 strategic engagements, the pet insurance brand achieved visibility across 185 tracked keywords. More importantly, 113 of those keywords reached Google's top 10 positions, with an average ranking position of 6. The campaign also generated a directional estimate of more than $362,000 in monthly branded value, including both organic search visibility and AI-cited page value. The lesson isn't that every pet insurance company will see identical results. The lesson is that focused activity in the right environments can create measurable visibility far faster than many organizations expect. One of the most important shifts in pet insurance marketing is where AI systems get their information. Large language models don't rely exclusively on brand websites. They often pull signals from public discussions, reviews, educational content, and other trusted third-party sources. That's why this campaign prioritized citation architecture. Citation architecture refers to the mix of public sources influencing how AI systems describe and recommend a brand. During the pilot, the campaign activated 23 high-authority citation opportunities. Those citations helped strengthen the brand's representation across the environment, shaping both buyer trust and AI-generated recommendations. The takeaway is simple. Visibility without supporting citations is increasingly fragile. Pet insurance buyers rarely move directly from search to purchase. Instead, they compare providers, evaluate coverage options, research veterinary costs, and seek independent validation before committing. That makes trust one of the most important assets in the category. This campaign focused heavily on trust-led environments where pet owners actively evaluate providers. These included public discussions, educational content ecosystems, and review-driven platforms. As visibility increased across those sources, the brand strengthened its recommendation placement during critical comparison stage moments. And recommendation placement matters because being mentioned is not the same as being chosen. In pet insurance, credibility often determines who makes the final shortlist. Here's what leadership teams should watch. The future of pet insurance growth isn't simply about generating more content or chasing more traffic. The real opportunity is improving AI search visibility and expanding your citation footprint across the sources that influence buyer decisions. Ask yourself, where are pet owners forming opinions about your pet insurance brand? Which third-party sources influence AI-generated recommendations in your category? And how often does your brand appear in those environments compared with competitors? Those questions increasingly determine who wins recommendation stage visibility. The biggest lesson from this pet insurance case study is that discovery no longer happens in one place. Search, public validation, reviews, creator content, and AI-generated recommendations now work together to shape buyer decisions. The pet insurance brands that become easier to find, easier to validate, and easier to recommend will have a significant advantage as AI-driven discovery continues to grow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.